calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And this will be a... He gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Second down. Howell now. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down. A give running right, Gibson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A tackle by Michael Brockers as he works his way through for a tackle for loss. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
A confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl, and the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Once more, Gibson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down. They go play action with Howell. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
And That's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
This motherfucker cannot put the ball up.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He's going to have the first down and inside. Loose inside the 30. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Giants. On that long touchdown, look, the pass was fine, but it was short. What Saquon did after the catch, that's impressive.
And that's just demoralizing if you're on the defensive side of the ball, too, because if he catches a short one, that's your opportunity to tackle him, put him on the ground, and get up for the next down. Instead, he makes a move, he makes people miss, he runs through tackles, he spins, he jukes, and he continues to run, because once he gets into the open field and turns it loose, he can fly.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the foot. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Jones out to the flat, that's caught. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Jones keeping it on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
All right, well, now I got to come back like yesterday.
14-0. Following the touchdown.
Fucking quarterback.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Powell sliding down, and he picks up the first on that play. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. On first down, Powell. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Powell. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half. Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. That's a step in the right direction defensively here, because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction. And that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them. And now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
And, boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one, because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Faking the handoff. Howell. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want.
Oh, Howell loses it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they can really put them in command before intermission.
And it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing, Jones. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Giants at 7-4 on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Now Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off play action. It's Howell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. and they get one here in the passing game.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. A solid stiff arm. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, how to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He's going to air one out. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing here, Howell. Looking for Dotson. He's got him. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field.
God damn.
Incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. One last shot before the break. Howell. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
So why can't I separate him and throw like that? Good throw, bro. I can't throw that pass.
They give him a gain of 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gano for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Little bootleg here. Howell rolling to his left. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
You're a fucking bum, dude.
Halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room.
I need that throw. Yeah, complete that pass. Look, bust him right in the fucking mouth. Come on, Leno.
This time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the
Game
return.
over.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
James should have picked that up. Good try to help him.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
They'll run with Gibson. 92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the 1st down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least 1 more series of downs in order to get some rest.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. And now here's another interception. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment.
Shit was good with it.
Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
After the loss to start
Yeah, you know me, I was in a good place.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Yeah, Jordan cool.
Jackson with a pick. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41. Still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here.
I like talking motherfucking football with them niggas though. Yeah, but they know more than I do in the locker room, you know what I'm saying? But I be talking to these niggas from a different angle. Hold on.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Howell. And my goodness, another interception.
This nigga a bum. Like, I'm playing my little Madden league, but he just can't throw the ball. My quarterbacks cannot throw the ball where I need the ball to be. I took him out and put Howell in. Because Carson Wentz got about 35 picks.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
We getting what's the name back?
It's Barkley on the counter. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play.
We keep our picks. Yeah. Yeah, 3rd round pick we keep.
That time as he makes that stop look easy. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They'll run it again with Barkley.
Yeah, he got to play 70% of the snaps for the season. So that, right. So that, right.
And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew
oh yeah.
Situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
We can't lose a 3rd round pick. We almost got done. We can't lose no 3rd round pick. We can't have no 2nd or no 3rd.
Part of that is blocking, and part of it is once he starts getting fucked up, it's over.
Fantastic punt, and for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interception.
He balling.
Not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
I got Joe Burrow.
28 yards there and give him a first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding.
I got him.
Haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense,
Oh, that's the other league.
they can jump
Yeah.
and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them.
The defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. Kayvon,
I don't know, but
and they're to drop him for
I'm
his
getting my ass
first
whooped in the fantasy right now. And Guilford 12-man league, I'm all right.
Another try after the first down sack. Howell. Under pressure, they got him again. Pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9.
It was my pick. It was my pick in the draft. It was a location of the picks.
Third and very long. Third and long, here's Howell. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it.
It was my picks.
Knock it away.
Where my picks at? You know what I'm saying? Fucked up.
What was your picks at?
I had 11 pick. I mean, I had the second to last.
Down, Howell, desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
You gotta look at who was available though, bro.
Scores. I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it,
That's who was available, bro.
if they give up another
You
score here,
gotta look at your board. Like I looked at my board, I'm looking at who's available.
something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there. Second down, here's Barkley again. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really
Facts.
nice job of forcing him back inside. That's
But I
excellent
mean,
fundamental defensive football.
the niggas that had my board, like I was trying to grab, a legit running back. Shit crazy.
On third down, Barkley. And they're going to get him down.
It ain't over.
First at about the 13-yard line.
You gotta just shake your roster
I know
up,
this
man.
type of running back. I mean,
Cause I should have won last week.
this intensity usually gets better as the game goes
And
on.
then-
I just tell you from
You need to
experience, the
put
first few
Jacobs in
quarters,
that motherfucker
you're eager.
now.
You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy.
My problem is all my wide receivers play for the same fucking team.
D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah,
But that's who was available. You don't unless you get a Devontae Adams or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the niggas that you trying to get running backs. I was trying to get running backs. Then I fucking went and got Kittle. Kittle ain't doing shit.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side.
That's
they're
sitting
just looking
down.
to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Garrett Wilson for the Jets.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
No, I ain't. Yeah, there's niggas out there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's niggas out there, bro. Keep it real.
Up the middle with Barkley.
Right now, still.
And he's brought down right at the
But once I get hot, it's gonna be a wrap.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with
I-
a defensive lead.
I gotta win out.
Put on the boxing gloves.
You got
Start to try
Zay
to pound him with a
Jones out there,
submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Lazard out
Picked up
there.
by Benjamin St. Juice. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back
Motherfucker
out
cannot
and get a
block,
second
man.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a
This is
major
crazy.
part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level in the second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
To throw again on second down. Powell. Out left to Dotson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 minutes remaining on the clock. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Powell throwing on first down here. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown.
It's preseason.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game.
All we got now, we got to hope for the Wizards.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Who?
And this one travels
Porzingis.
outfield, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
That was just on the tip of my tongue. I don't know what to tell you.
Barkley, inside handoff.
Yeah, I'm seeing them blitzes at this motherfucker, and these niggas are playing how they play in real life, dog. That O-line can't get no push. Linebackers don't understand their lanes. This is fucking ridiculous, bro.
Streak is going to extend another week. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Gano now following the touchdown.
They need to find a point guard.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Morris.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Monte Morris played for.
Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4.
It's crazy as shit, right?
For a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The sack cost them only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They go play action with Powell. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be a neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
So for the Giants, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for Washington, you start to wonder if it's going to happen this year. The skid has hit 13 in a row on the season. And they'll